Will SEO change in 2021? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you 7 of my SEO predictions for 2021 based on my experience working in this industry since 2011. So SEO prediction number 1 is you can expect fewer clicks. So searchers are clicking on organic results less than ever, and many variables are responsible for this. But 2 of the biggest culprits are number 1, more SERP features, which are featured snippets, instant answers, and knowledge boxes reduce organic CTR. Number 2, aggressive Google ads. So what's the best way for Facebook, Google, or any ad giant to increase revenue in the short term? Well, they will force you to pay for ads by reducing organic reach. And I do believe Google cares about delivering quality answers for searchers, but don't forget, they will always care more about pleasing their shareholders. Google will do what it takes to increase CTR for their advertisers, and never forget that. So the question is, what can you do to increase your organic CTR? Number 1, don't target dangerous keywords. You shouldn't target keywords that have a high probability of producing low CTR. Google can answer simple queries like, what time is it in location, or what's the temperature? The searcher doesn't need to click through on these types of queries. In short, avoid keywords that have easy answers. Number 2, build your brand. Branded searches are the key to long-term SEO success, and you attract more branded searches by having an amazing product or by adding incredible value in your market. Plus, branded searches are a huge trust signal for SEO. And I believe your brand's reputation and trust is the future of effective SEO. More on this in a second. So SEO prediction number 2 is voice search becomes more popular. Now, voice isn't the future, it's already here. According to Bright Local, 58% of consumers have used voice search to find local business information in the last 12 months. Now, here's the good news. You don't really need to do anything new to optimize for voice search. All of the traditional SEO actions like create effective SEO content, on-page SEO, UX optimization, and link building will all help voice search performance. Now, there's one key difference though. According to Backlinks' voice search case study, approximately 75% of voice search results rank in the top 3 for that query. That means you need to focus on traditional rankings if you ever want to become a voice search result. And now SEO prediction number 3 is that mobile search continues to dominate. Now, this is a no-brainer here, but most searches are on a mobile device. And to be exact, 52% of all website traffic was generated through mobile phones, according to Statista. Now, I will say it varies based on the industry. For example, 80% of the traffic coming to my website, gotchseo.com, is from desktop. And I've seen this trend in many B2B industries, but most industries will get most of their traffic from mobile. And this is the reason why Google rolled out mobile first indexing. And they have way more data than we do, and it's obvious that mobile is more important than ever. And it also means that your website absolutely needs to be mobile friendly. But not only that, the mobile experience needs to be exceptional as well. Which brings me to SEO prediction number 4, and that's that UX becomes a stronger ranking factor. Now, one of the best ways to improve SEO performance is to optimize your site's UX. In fact, Adobe discovered that 38% of people will stop engaging with a website if the content and layout is unattractive. But that's not all. Google has publicly stated that page experience will be a ranking factor in the coming future. This alone should make you value UX and UI optimization even more. But the question is, how do you actually optimize UX? Well, there are obvious UX optimization actions like increasing your website loading speed, making your site mobile friendly, not using aggressive interstitial pop-ups, and not using disruptive ad placements. But there is one UX optimization action that matters for SEO more than anything else, and that's optimizing for user intent. So what does that mean? It means that your page should satisfy the intent of the keyword that was searched. Now, I won't go too deep into this, but the best way to understand user intent is through categorization. Just memorize these 4 types of user intent. Number 1, informational. If a user searches how to build backlinks, you should serve them an informational piece of content because that's the intent. Number 2, comparison. If a user searches Moz versus Ahrefs, they're looking to compare and contrast these 2 products so they can make an educated buying decision. And a good page would be explaining the pros and the cons of these 2 products, which would satisfy the intent for that search query. Number 3, transactional. If a user searches by Gotch SEO Academy, they're ready to transact. Number 4, navigational. If a user searches Gotch SEO Academy login, you know exactly what they're looking for. Just give them the login page. It's that simple. So just try to get into the searcher's mind every time you decide to target a keyword. What do they actually want when they enter the search query? It's time well spent trying to figure it out. And getting it right will improve your page's UX. And that means users will stay on your page longer, won't pogo stick as much, may visit a second page on your site, or they may complete a goal like subscribe, submit a lead form, or even buy one of your products. I recommend using a combination of Google Analytics and heat map technology like Sumo, Hotjar, or Optimizely to test and optimize your UX. So optimizing UX is the baseline for effective SEO. But what happens when most websites have strong UX? What signals can Google use to determine what the best page is for that particular keyword? Well, the same signal they've used since the very beginning, which are backlinks, which brings me to SEO prediction number 5. You still need backlinks to rank. And I've heard some people claim that backlinks don't matter or that UX is more important than backlinks, but this is wrong. Links matter and will continue to be critical to Google's algorithm now and into the future. Links are the only accurate differentiator if all things are equal. Let's say two pages are competing for a keyword. Both of these pages have in-depth, well-researched content written by a qualified expert, have perfect page-level optimization, have perfect UX, and all user signals are positive. What page deserves to rank number 1? Well, it's pretty challenging to make a decision when you don't have any external signals. And that's why backlinks, which are really just votes, are critical to Google's algorithm. But don't take my word for it. According to Backlinko's massive Google ranking study, the number of domains linking to a page correlated with rankings more than any other factor. And SEMrush had similar conclusions. They found that the higher the domain's position on the SERP, the more referring domains it has. Not only that, Ahrefs studied 1 billion pages in their Content Explorer index and discovered that there's a direct correlation between total linking root domains and total organic search traffic. In fact, they discovered that over 90% of pages in their Content Explorer index get 0 traffic from Google. And guess what? Roughly 85% of those pages have less than 3 linking root domains. So the truth is, backlinks matter now, and they will continue to be a big ranking factor in the future. So SEO prediction number 6 is that accurate information becomes even more critical. Now, I believe Google tested this theory with the Medic update, and I also think it wasn't a successful test because many websites saw a reversal after dropping. It's very similar to the test they ran to see how the SERPs would look without using backlink signals. But with that said, I believe that EAT, which stands for expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness, is and will be a big deal going forward. Google wants accurate information written by real experts in their search results. And you can feel that sentiment through their search quality evaluator guidelines. This all circles back to quality content. Google's Panda algorithm targeted thin, low-quality affiliate websites. Why wouldn't they continue down that path? Google wants to eradicate inaccurate and potentially dangerous information from their search results. And the good news is that optimizing for EAT or EAT is super easy. Just find a credible author who is someone with real credentials, experience, and other forms of social proof. Write well-researched, in-depth content, and just be a good company. And the truth is, Google definitely has all the positive and negative information about your brand because their data access is unlimited. So if your product sucks or your company wrongs its customers, then your SEO performance will likely suffer as well. Now, it won't happen tomorrow, but it's definitely coming soon. And SEO prediction number 7 is that ranking will take longer. Did you know that Ahrefs discovered that the average top 10 ranking page is over 2 years old? That's why I always emphasize patience so much. SEO is a very long-term game, and if you're not willing to put in the work over a sustained amount of time, then it's probably not the right marketing channel for you. That said, the potential is huge for people who are willing to do the right work and to be patient. And I'm going to do one bonus SEO prediction, which is SEO prediction number 8. SEO continues to be the best online marketing channel in 2021. Now, despite these changes or perceived challenges, SEO is more alive than ever. It's definitely harder and requires more skill sets, but that's a good thing. It's good for those that are willing to learn, take action, and those that are willing to be patient. The truth is, companies are willing to pay more for SEO than ever before because it's so much harder than it used to be. And that means if you possess the ability to increase organic search traffic, then you will never need to worry about money again. You can take on clients, you can start your own niche websites, and you can have real financial freedom when you understand how to get SEO results. All you need is just the right system to follow and a credible teacher. And I can help you on that front. So please subscribe to my channel so you can get more free SEO training in the future. So now to you. What are your SEO predictions for 2021? Leave them below and please like this video if you got some value. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.